Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Epic Gamer Josh, and I'm back here with another Premier League predictions video. Today is week 6 of the Premier League, so we have Palace versus Brighton, we have Arsenal versus Spurs, we have Southampton versus Wolves, Brentford versus Liverpool, Watford versus Newcastle, Leeds and West Ham, Everton Norwich, Leicester Burnley, Man U Villa, and Chelsea and Man City. So let's get right down to it, shall we? So, Monday Night Football, a match that my friend, fellow subscriber and fellow YouTuber Red Devil Joshua is going to on Monday night. Crystal Palace and Brighton at Selhurst Park. Now to start off with, Crystal Palace are struggling more or less at the moment with Patrick Vieira. I think just one win out of 5 Premier League matches today. That win was against Tottenham. Brighton are flying high in the Premier League. They are fourth at the moment, which I believe they've never been that high in the Premier League before. So, with it being a kind of a local derby, well, not local derby, but a derby, I'm going to say that Palace are going to rise up to the occasion and knock Brighton back a peg. So I'm just going to say Crystal Palace 2, Brighton 1. Moving on to Arsenal versus Spurs, a fantastic mouth-watering London derby. Tottenham fans will be in their droves to witness something that has been done before, but not in this way. At the moment, Tottenham are at the top end of the league. Arsenal, after having 2 Premier League wins from 2, they're starting to fight back, but they are not where they usually are, mentally and on the field. Do I think they can come up with a third Premier League win against Spurs this weekend? I don't think it's possible. I think if any, if Man City can trounce Arsenal, 5-0, 5-1, something, I'm pretty sure that Spurs can demolish Arsenal as well, especially at the Emirates. So my prediction for that game will be Arsenal 0, Spurs 4. Moving on to Southampton versus Wolves. Both teams, they've not been that spectacular this season so far, and I don't expect them to be spectacular, but Wolves are they're kind of struggling under their new manager. Since Nuno, their previous manager, their probably most successful manager to date, since he left the club and went to Tottenham, Wolves have slumped and they're not the Wolves that they have been for the last couple of seasons. Southampton, they're missing their main striker, Danny Ings, but they've still got other players that can potentially score goals for them. Now, there's nothing much else to say other than it's just going to be probably a boring match for both of them anyway. So my prediction for Southampton Wolves is Southampton 0, Wolves 0. Moving on to Brentford and Liverpool. Brentford are probably the surprise, how do I say this? The best promoted team out of the 3 promoted teams that got promoted from the Championship. Brentford, they beat Arsenal on the opening day, which sent them flying up to the top reaches of the Premier League. They have been knocked back a peg, however, a few times, but they are doing roughly what Sheffield United did a couple of seasons ago before they slumped. And I do predict that with Ivan Toney, Brentford are going to score a bag of loads of goals, and they are going to finish high in the Premier League. I'd say probably about 7th or 8th, but no more higher or lower than that. Now, the face Liverpool side who Well, at the moment they are one-hit wonders. They edge towards the Premier League, and they miss out, and then there's 1 year where they win it, and then the next year they go back down. They are still a force to be reckoned with players like Firmino and Salah and Robertson and Alisson as well. It is going to be a tough test for Brentford, but I'm just going to say Liverpool are probably going to beat Brentford. My prediction for that game is Brentford 1, Liverpool 3. Moving on to Watford and Newcastle now. Watford and Newcastle. Newcastle are an interesting team. They can win some games when needs be, but they're not really that great. They do have Saint-Maximin and other players like that, which but I'm going to say that it's two substandard Premier League teams. Nothing exciting is going to happen. So I'm just going to say Watford 1, Newcastle United 1. Moving on to a game to watch is Leeds and West Ham. West Ham has been absolutely flying in the Premier League recently under David Moyes. They are a team to watch. They did beat Man U in midweek in the Carabao Cup, which was absolutely surprising considering the amount of star power that Man United have. I still don't understand how they lost against West Ham, but they did. Now, I have a feeling that West Ham are going to get a bit too excited and they're going to lose, but I think David Moyes has told him, when you win a major game, don't get excited. Just play football and, remain calm. And I think West Ham are going to remain calm even when they go to a atmosphere like Leeds. It is really tough to predict this one, but I'm going to go with Leeds 1, West Ham 2. The reason behind it is West Ham are flying high in the Premier League under David Moyes. They seem unstoppable. Well, they are unstoppable, but they seem, dominant. And Leeds, they are really struggling, so that's why it's Leeds 1, West Ham 2. Moving on to Everton and Norwich now. That's got to be the easiest prediction going. I mean, Norwich, they are going to be in a relegation battle, and as previous history shows, every time they win the championship, they are the first team to go back down. With Everton under Rafa Benitez, they've been okay, they've not been the best. But I'm just going to say Everton 3, Norwich 0. Moving on to Man U versus Villa. Now, Man U only managed to get a win last week against West Ham, but 2 losses combined with 1 win going into this match shows that the history is on the losing side. So naturally I'd say, Aston Villa are going to beat Man U, but they're not. I'm going to say that Man U are going to come back strong this weekend. They're going to take their anger out on Aston Villa and absolutely demolish them. So I'm going to say Man U 4, Aston Villa 1. Now moving on to the final game of this week's Premier League matches. It is the one to watch this weekend. Chelsea versus Man City. 2 teams that, they want to be up there. They've got the star power to be up there. I mean, Man City with their Premier League titles and money, and Chelsea with Lukaku and other players that are now starting to hit the mark. Chelsea are probably one of the unbeaten teams left in the Premier League, and I don't see him having a problem extending that against Man City. But in midweek, Man City did knock Wickham for 6, beating Wickham 6-1. But Chelsea aren't as easy as Wycombe now, are they? So, I am going to say that Chelsea are going to win 2-1. Chelsea 2, Man City 1. Chelsea, they've got Lukaku now and they seem unstoppable under Thomas Tuchel. Man City, they're starting having their problems, especially with Pep claiming that, well, fans don't want to see Man City anymore. And I think there is a reason behind it. But who will win? But my prediction is that talent will beat expenditure. So, yeah, I'm sticking with Chelsea 2, Man City 1. So then, guys, that is it for this week's Premier League predictions. If you want to predict your own Premier League predictions, then comment down in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to lose? Do you think my predictions are spot on? Do you think my predictions are bullshit? No matter what, comment your predictions down in the comments. I'll be interested to see what your predictions are. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me give out my Premier League prediction for Matchday 6. If you did enjoy it, then don't forget to drop a like. And if you are new to the channel or watching this video for the first time as a new viewer, then go subscribe to the channel to ensure that you don't miss out on any awesome content that's coming up on this channel over the next months and weeks ahead. So, on behalf of me and my fiancée, have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. And until next time, stay safe, stay positive, and hopefully I'll see you in the next stream or video. Peace out, guys, and thank you for watching.